ありがとうございます。
Exactly what I wanted. Thank you.
Here's your gift. Now be my friend. Be my friend. Be my friend.
I can't breathe.
Hey, what's the matter? Are you all right?
I'm having a fit. I can't breathe.
Got it. Just hold on. Don't move.
No. Stop. Don't call an ambulance. I can't afford it.
This isn't the time for that. You could die.
Even if I survive this, I'd just be as soon dead if those thieving debt collectors come after me.
Damn it. Then what should I do? If he's refusing an ambulance, how can I help him? Should I look for a hospital nearby? I need to pause for a moment and think this through.
I'm having a fit.
Hey, how you holding up?
Okay.
If he's refusing an ambulance, how can I help him? But what are the chances of finding a... Wait a minute. That's right. Emoto Medical Clinic. Home to Kamurocho's best physician. He'll treat this guy for free. It's been ages since we first met. Wouldn't matter if all of society turned its back on you. Doc Emoto doesn't refuse anyone in need. I respect the man. Good to know he's still kicking. Hang in there, all right? I'm gonna get you to a doctor.
How am I supposed to get him to the doctor? Oh, just go upstairs. Okay.
Doc, sorry to barge in. It's an emergency. Huh? Where's Dr. Emoto?
I'm Dr. Emoto, but if you're looking for my father, he's out currently. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Then you must be.
But didn't you just say there's an emergency? Oh, let's not waste time chatting. What's the situation? Can patient move on his own?
A homeless man collapsed. He's having some sort of attack. He's on the street right now and won't take an ambulance.
Understood. This kind of thing is fairly typical. My apologies, but I'll need your help carrying him in.
Of course, you're gonna need your help carrying him.
Is he all right now?
Yes, he's fine. He's actually one of my father's patients. This tends to happen from time to time. Though, this time around, it was your intervention that ended up saving him.
That's a relief. So how is the old doctor these days?
Well, the years have taken their toll. In fact, that's more noticeable lately. Were you a patient of my father's?
No, I'm not exactly.
Huh? What's going on here? He injured?
He collapsed after having another attack. Seems he ran out of the meds you prescribed. That gentleman over there made me aware of the situation, so we were able to prevent a disaster.
Oh, I see. Thank you. And I'm sure he'd like to personally extend his thanks when he comes to.
No, there's no need for that. I've got to head out soon.
Earlier, it sounded as though you knew my father personally.
Well, I've heard a few things here and there, but it was quite a while ago.
Did you hear good things or bad things?
All good things.
Did you hear good things?
Well, I suppose I should thank my lucky stars.
So, you run this clinic with your daughter now?
Hell no. This is my clinic. She's just a busybody who barges in whenever she feels like it. Taking after me was 100% her idea.
True, I was never asked, but someone has to keep this place running. No matter what my dad says. I've told him he can retire anytime, but he absolutely refuses to settle down.
What's wrong?
Doctors is smoke,
no,
man.
no, my apologies. For a second, I mistook you for someone I knew way back when. Come to think of it, I heard he died a few years ago. He was a legend among the Yakuza here in Kamurocho.
Oh, sounds pretty
You don't
famous.
say.
That voice. You even sound just like him. But I guess that's downright impossible. To think, I almost accused a friend of faking his own death all those years ago. Preposterous.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you've got the wrong guy. I'm just passing through.
Right.
But I did haunt Kamurocho often in the past. I've heard a lot about you. In a town that only cares about money and women, there's a doctor who'll help anybody in need. A man of great character.
Well, that's pretty exaggerated. But it's nice to know that I'm a trusted physician.
What's with this heavy atmosphere? You two can just tell me if I'm in the way.
Oh, that's not it.
I'm going on break. You guys, take your time.
It must be reassuring to know you have a reliable successor. She grew up following in your footsteps. One look at her, and you can tell how strong-willed she is.
Isn't that the truth? Once my daughter makes up her mind, it's her way or the highway. But that's the right attitude to have when running a clinic like this. And patients seem to prefer being treated by her, rather than an old grouch like me.
An old grouch like him.
These days, all anyone ever seems to ask me is when I'm gonna retire.
That's a shame.
Damn straight. It only gets me even more fired up. At this rate, I'll be a doctor until my dying day. Those ungrateful patients can't get rid of me yet.
It was good to see you, Dakamoto.
As someone who treats the injured and infirm, I can't exactly ask you to come again soon. But I'm here for you. Even if you're guarding secrets, you can trust me. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know.
Thanks. I might just take you up on that offer. Times have changed, and even the Tojo clan is long gone. But some things never change. Looks like I'm still no match for you, Dakamoto.
Sakamoto. It sounds like something else. I can't think of what it like. It's the sound triggers something in my head. I don't know what it is. Okay, there's that. We got this one. It's like we're almost already done with all these in this in Kamurocho. And we're still missing. Which I'm curious about.
I actually slept well last night.
Oh, what's this? Looks like a fun watch. A zombie film, huh? Oh, it's a pretty popular movie genre. Wonder if that's why I had a weird dream about zombies myself. In that dream, Kamurocho was swarmed with zombies for some reason. The entire town was closed off to contain them, and everyone's still trapped inside, left for dead. I also had this absurdly huge gun and went on a whole rampage. What an insane dream. That was one of the spin-off games. I don't know why, but everything was just so vivid. The emotions I felt then still leave an impression on me today. Perhaps this is a memory from an alternate timeline?
I remember this.
Ha, yeah, right. That'd be ridiculous. So we have like 5 left in Kamurocho on this map. We have... Damn, Kamurocho Hills. I think this is the last one I see on the map, though. I still think it's funny that, like, they were like, yeah, we don't need to pay anyone to do the audio for the random... What are you doing, Zelda? How are you stuck on my cord, you hoe?
Follow my lead.
Watch this. Out of my way.
I won't hold back.
Kick him in the dick. Kick him in the dick.
Hell yeah.
We should relish this moment.
Okay. Like, I don't remember, like, it seems like they updated Kamurocho a bunch since, like, whatever, but makes sense because of the years in between, right? Whee! What is in this alley?
The Champion District, huh? Thinking back on it, old man Komaki used to train me here and over in West Park.
Yep.
West Park's been gone ever since Kamurocho Hills went up. But this place hasn't changed a bit.
He's kind of
I
got a
swear,
Hitler mustache.
From kicking you while you were down to unfair matchups, even full-on shotgun blasts. Komaki knew how to dish it out. His methods might have been a little unorthodox, sure, but I also learned a lot from him. He was pretty aged last time we met, too. Hope he's still doing okay.
Yo! The hell you think you're doing here, Gramps?
Yeah, bro, this is our territory. What, you deaf or something, huh?
No, actually, I didn't. And I'm pretty sure no one else did either.
The hell'd you say?
Alright, fine then. It's beatdown time.
Oh boy. You're dead meat, old-timer. Sorry about it. Now hang on. I'm a nice enough guy. Tell you what, you leave your cash with us,
Richie!
and we'll let you go. Sound fair?
Me-chan! What a guy.
I don't have time for this.
What's up, sexy?
Hold it! You fucking with us? And after I was all generous and shit?
You want to see my brown eye, not my third eye.
Shit is a good way to describe it.
Man, shut up! Alright, fine. Guess we'll just kill you then.
I'm doing good, man. My,
Let's do this.
I got my, I don't know,
You're
you,
going
were
to
you here on
regret
Saturday?
this.
I got my Ripley tattoo, and my book is on Amazon
How
now.
do you like this?
So my Ripley tattoo's here. So I think I showed you on Saturday though, but yeah.
Follow my lead.
How you doing, friend? Oh, I wrote a book of poetry. Yeah, it's on the Amazon. It just went live today. Went live today.
That's it!
There you go. That would be the book. That would be the book. Yes, I got my Ripley tattoo.
That mouth of yours is trouble. Better learn to shut it, or the next guy might not be so nice.
We're so sorry!
Well, aren't you a sight? No doubt you fought your share of battles, hmm?
He's still going. That voice. Old man Komoki in the flesh.
Huh? Wait, no. Are you?
Hey, nice to meet you. Forgive me, but have we met?
I see. Live long enough, and you're bound to have a secret or two. Sorry, it seems I was mistaken.
Richie, you beautiful
look
boy.
very
Thank you,
similar
brother.
To an old pupil of
I
mine,
appreciate it.
but that was long ago, of course.
Is that right?
I love you.
The name is Sotaro Komaki, master of the Komaki school. I teach martial arts here in town, and have for quite some time. So, you new here?
No
Come up this
pictures,
way
so
on
you
a
might be in
trip or
trouble,
something?
Richie.
Oh, no, just here running an errand. I'll be leaving soon.
Ah. Then, while I have you, any interest in becoming my pupil? Fair chance you'll improve your skills 100 times over.
You know, had you asked me when I was younger, I might have taken you up on that. Unfortunately, I've got other things on my plate right now. Sorry.
Thank you, buddy. I do appreciate it.
Sure. Can't argue there. Well then, at least give ear to the ramblings of an old man. For years now,
How you doing,
I've taught
buddy? Are you doing
martial arts
good?
To anyone willing, from ambitious youth to aimless drifter. Among them was a strong, kind man with a fist to match even mine. And though he never spoke of them, his scars were selfless ones. Intriguing as he was, I considered him my #1 pupil.
What was it?
He even went on to influence my other students as well. Perhaps it was what you might call charisma. Of all
Nice,
those who
man.
came and went, he was the
Yosh.
only one who had it. Now then, much to my dismay, my pupils tell me
Yeah?
he's already passed away. Nevertheless, I sometimes dream of giving lessons to him once more, just as I had in West Park with all the homeless. Listen, truth is, I don't have much time left. So can I ask you a favor? There's something I'd like to do before I die.
Congrats, buddy. I'm proud of you.
And what's that?
I'd like to round things off. One final fight. A duel for the ages. Who better than my #1 pupil? Oh, forgive me. A man that looks like him, I mean. So how about it? Help an old man out.
I can do that. I may not be your pupil, but I'll give it my all.
Well then, I hope
You were
don't
magna
mind
cum
if I
laude?
do the
Man,
same.
Richie.
In
You
the
smart-ass
name of true
motherfucker.
strength,
Congrats,
Sotaro
man.
Komaki
That's awesome.
answers the call.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Sotaro Komaki shall not
Show me
back
what's
down.
I won't hold back.
It's over.
I'm just beating an old man. That's awesome, man.
Follow my lead.
Take this.
I won't hold
Did I really just miss
Such a
that?
pitiful display.
May I offer you a gift?
I mean, that sounds about right, man. I know that feeling.
Follow my lead. Ready for the knockout? I won't hold back.
Wow, I love you, Richie. That's fucking amazing. It's amazing how you could be in education and still that dumb.
Follow my lead.
I'm proud of you, buddy. That's fucking awesome. Okay.
I won't hold back.
Oh man can
Follow
still
my lead.
punch, man.
I won't hold back.
Sorry about it.
Pretty bold of you.
I just beat up a senior citizen. I just beat up a senior citizen.
How was that, old man?
My, you are something.
Really, you don't have much time? You're way tougher than anyone else out here.
It's been a good while since I got to go all out. No other pupil of mine's ever had what it takes. Anyhow, it seems I've nothing left to teach you.
Maybe you're still mistaken, but can I tell you something?
What's that?
A while back, I did in fact do martial arts training, and from someone just like you. Whenever he found someone looking to get stronger, he'd always take them under his wing. This training was unique, to say the least, but
You're good,
his
buddy.
passion was
No
unmatched.
apologies necessary.
He taught me it's not just
I
one's
said that
strength, but
Richie's
their
got the
will.
biggest cock around.
I'm
That's
sure
what I
he's still out
said.
there holding on to those beliefs, raising others, just like he raised me.
Beliefs, Well, I'm sure he'd be very proud of his former student. He'd see a determination to lay it all out on the line for others, and the kindness needed to protect them. He'd say, "You haven't changed a bit." But remember, those things can always be used against you. Careful, you don't let your guard down. Anyhow, with that, I think I've said all I need.
I'll keep it in mind. Anyway, take care, all right? I'm glad we got to meet. Thanks again, old man.
Sure.
I sent you
Farewell,
pictures of my tattoo.
stranger. As long as these old bones hold, I'll continue devoting
That's
myself
insane,
to my
Reggie.
pupils. Perhaps someday we'll fight again, should our paths
I mean, a
cross.
Trump supporter would be the
Until
type who
then,
would give you a
keep
worse grade
on
because
keeping on.
you were not ignorant.
Likewise.
Keep on keeping on. Yeah, that's insane.
Guess the Komaki school's got a lot of
I
students
love it.
these days. No doubt they're all learning the same lessons I did. I learned a lot from old man Komaki, and not just techniques. In fact, I'm still learning from him every day. Keep on keeping on, old man.
Keep on keeping on, old man. Okay, with that, I think I have to go back to Ingene Show because I think I have every other mission, like, or memory thing done. Yeah, so I need to find the nearest. Okay. This. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I will be right back. It's pretty awesome, right? Pretty awesome. I'll be right back. Let's go pee. I love you. I love your tattoo, aka I love your butt, Richie. I love your butt. I mean, that's not what I meant, I swear. Now I'm gonna go down to this place. Richie has a good butt. So now that you have your degree, Richie, what is next for you? Oh, fuck, man.
Good to go.
Hey, you ever walk into a bookstore, suddenly need to use the John?
Not the word I'd use, but I think so. Huh. I wonder why.
They've got a few theories on that. Some think you get the urge to go because seeing all those books makes you nervous. Another theory says you start to worry because there might not be enough restrooms. Nobody really knows for sure, though, funny enough.
And those are real theories?
You know, whenever I go, first thing I do is seek out the can for peace of mind. I usually end up flipping through magazines, so the lots of books thing's a non-issue.
Sounds like you've got things covered.
Maybe Namba-kun's the key to finally solving the mystery.
Key? Well, when you put it that way, I start getting kind of nervous.
Some key.
Guess we'll never know.
Sheesh, what do you want from me?
What do you want from me? Yeah, people just leave. Man, who wants to find a job in 2024? Who wants to find a job in 2024?
Arigato.
I think you're stripping is a better idea. Richie. You need to come visit Colorado and go to a Red Rock show with me. Hang out with that Casey lady.
Might take a while. Yeah. Well, I'll give it to you straight. It's about Akiyama. Akiyama?
Shooting Akiyama, aka the light. Okay, Dad said he said you haven't heard from him in a while.
I
I'm
take it
listening.
you heard something? I did. Seems he'd made his way out of Japan. Right
Maybe.
about when the Tojo clan and...
See, the problem is, Richie, I have divorce filings and all that shit going on, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to California at all this year, let alone for TwitchCon.
Omi Alliance disbanded. So, that would be about 4 years ago. And what? That's it? For now, I've tried finding him through all my contacts, but the man's a slippery one.
Yeah.
Now, this is rumor level.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a lot of this
But
stuff.
supposedly, he's been sighted in Singapore a few times. Fitting, too, since they rake in investments from all over. A guy like him would feel right at home.
Well, he's been out of town this long. Any chance he'd even come back?
Every time we met, he'd doubt me like no tomorrow. Kept saying you just had to be alive. He even guessed I was in on it at one point.
Maybe the book
But
will
after I kept
will start
guess he got
selling,
fed
and
up.
I'll make some money from
I
that,
mean,
and I'll
we're
be
the ones
okay.
who distanced ourselves from Akiyama. The Daidoji had us promise that. No exceptions.
That won't happen. But
Yeah, I know. Can't exactly fault him for taking off like that. I'm at least glad to know he's doing well.
It was always a risk meeting with him.
You got the
Man
first
might
book,
act like
Richie.
a goof, but he's sharp as a tack. The moment you got close enough to listen in, he'd have sniffed you out.
It literally went for sale
That
today,
one,
though.
You can
so.
bet the Daidoji would act real fast.
Right. Guess it's time to call it then. You've done more than enough, Date-san. Taichi, Kazuki, Yuya. You even got in touch with Sayama.
Hang on. I didn't call you out here to close up shop. Rather, how would you feel about taking it a step further?
Hmm? What do you mean?
Let's be frank. Daidoji doesn't care who you see. At least, I don't think. That's fair to assume, right?
You did.
I mean, you haven't got.
You did for sure,
complaints,
man.
have you?
Like, I bought a
not.
copy. Continue
That
bought a
means
copy.
either they haven't noticed what we're doing, or they're letting us get away with it.
And
A or B? I say we go all in.
Dal
and
said
get
she
in
put it in
touch
her
with who
cart. I
you
don't know if
wanna
she
see
bought it.
most.
And
If I had
I
to
sent it to
guess, that'd be
KBP.
Haruka.
I don't. Yeah, but like, you got it in the first couple copies for sure. I appreciate you, man. I really do.
You declared yourself a dead man, and all but disappeared. That's the promise you made with the Daidoji. If you went and broke that promise, well, I can't imagine it end well for you.
Thanks, man. I
But
appreciate
still,
it.
Wait, Date-san.
Yeah, that book is. That was how I coped with getting dumped real bad last year.
What's up?
I wrote poems like 60-something days in a row.
When this place
so.
gets so quiet, I don't even hear anyone outside.
Oh, these guys again?
So what's the deal? They with the Daidoji?
Nah, never seen him before. Tell you one thing, though. They definitely didn't come here for a drink. What's wrong? You wanted to fight? Well, here I am.
appreciate you,
Come
Richie.
on.
I hate dating, but I'm mostly happy most of the time. I have ups and downs, but everyone has ups and downs.
I won't hold back.
Watch this.
I don't know what the fuck it is. It's not in my end. Weird.
Follow my lead.
Take this. Yeah. Hope this.
We doing it big?
Right.
Special order!
Enjoy.
I don't know. I can close BattleNet. I don't know why it would be affecting you. And it's not on my end.
Did you really think you'd win?
Who are these guys? Any idea?
Huh. They're definitely not any old thugs. In fact, they moved like pros.
Right. Guess they're not done yet. Wait. You're...
The fellas you took down here. They're a group of Liumang boys called the White Masks.
It's the gambling
Lure
guy.
For anyone who pays them. Need some skulls cracked? They're there to please.
Hang on. Just what are you... Akiyama?
Not every day someone holds their own against White Masks, let alone this many. And after seeing you fight, there's no mistaking it. Do me a favor and be up front, eh? Kiryu-san? Still with the cold shoulder routine. All these years, and you can't bend a little?
Wait. So you mean this whole setup was you?
Sure was. Every time I asked Date-san about you, he'd give me the same crap about you being dead. No doubt he'd keep that up if I hadn't caught you red-handed. Hmm?
But that's just... You can't...
Oh, so you would have been honest with me this time around?
Well, I...
See? There he goes again.
Gamma, what the hell?
You must really think I'm stupid! Both of you! For all the secrecy, it was pretty obvious. No way in hell you'd die that easily. And sure enough, right when the Tojo and Omi disbanded, I got word that old 6 feet under Kiryu made a surprise visit. I figured for sure things must have cooled down by then. But nope, that was all she wrote. Kazuma Kiryu's glorious return fizzled out like some urban legend. Not even a word my way either. I guess I didn't matter since I'm not part of your little gang.
Then, why are you here today? How'd you know where we were?
I asked a buddy to keep tabs on everything. Trail Date-san and see if maybe anything's changed. Date-san was the key. Surely he'd find a way to get in contact with Kiryu-san. Lo and behold, just the other day, I hear old Date's been frequenting a certain bar out in Ijincho. All I had to do was come back to Japan, play my cards right, and poof. Here I am, and there you are. So, with that out of the way, maybe it's time you explained yourself.
And just what is it you want me to tell you? Why I had to become a ghost?
I'll take anything so long as it's good. You and your pal here are done playing me for a fool.
Hey, maybe give it up, Kiryu. I'd rather not get slugged by Akiyama again.
I ain't apologizing yet, by the way. I'm still ready to kick you across the street.
Hey now, not funny.
Fine, I'll tell you everything. Looks like you finally won, Akiyama.
So that's it, then. That's the story. So what, Kiryu-san? You made a pact with this Daidoji faction to protect Haruka-chan and Haruto-kun?
I did. I needed to be dead to the world, and I had to keep silent to make good on my word. Date-san was there when I made that promise. I made him my sole witness. It was my fault he couldn't tell you all this time. You want to blame someone? Blame me.
Like I even could after all that. Especially not now that I know you're dying.
Sorry. You know, it doesn't matter who I tell. They always start treating me nice.
Oh, brother. And you just had to lay it on me, huh?
So what you been up to, Akiyama? You snuck away from Kamurocho without so much as a peep.
Well, as you know, I get smitten pretty easily. Before I knew it, I chased some girl way out the country. Thanks to that, however, I got to take it easy. Almost feel guilty now, what with how rough you guys have had it.
Yeah, well, I heard you left at a good time. Got out just as the Tojo clan disbanded. Right around then, the governor enacted his Kamurocho 3K plan. Anyone operating even an inch outside the law got shut down. Knowing you, that must have thrown a wrench your way. I'm sure the police came knocking, yeah?
Hey, if you knew, you could have at least thrown me a bone, huh? The money I handled mostly comes from gray zones, so I had to spread it across the globe to keep it safe.
Right, and then you ended up in Singapore.
Wait, what? Singapore? Who said anything about that?
Huh? Was that wrong?
Wrong as can be. But it's not like I tell you the truth either way.
Of course not. We had our secrets, and now Akiyama's returning the favor.
You wouldn't be that stingy, would you?
Sure I would. I'm a moneylender, remember?
Let's not forget he's still sick the Liumang after us, too. You know, I should file a complaint to Sun Hee. Tell her boys they ought to check their target next time.
Right. Anyway. All in all, I get there wasn't much you could do, given the circumstances. But how long have we known each other? We've taken on countless Yakuza and been through the ringer how many times now? If you're wondering whether I was cool with being left out, the answer's no.
Didn't you just say you get it?
Look, point is, you didn't even ask me for help. No, you went off to carry that weight all by yourself.
That's what Kiryu does.
Buddy, that's just plain lame. Anyhow, I won't go blaming you. On the contrary, I'm gonna help you see things through.
Hmm?
This might have started off as some Daidoji deal, Kiryu-san, but I'm gonna guess you're in deep again, huh? Fat chance I'll just sit back and ignore that.
Is he gonna be a summon?
I appreciate it, but if you get involved, I promise to the Daidoji's as good as empty.
Right, the pact you made. And what? You just stick to the shadows the rest of your life? Was there really no other way?
There might have been, but things back then were... let's just say they were pretty dire.
Hey, well, I sure have never lived life as a dead man, far as I'm aware. Still, I can only imagine how lonely you feel. You can't see Haruka-chan or Haruto-kun, can you?
That's the idea.
Hey now, Kiryu. What'd I tell you earlier? The Daidoji might give you a pass, even to see Haruka. Even if it's just a quick glance. It's great you're keeping your promise, but is it worth it? You don't have much time left.
I know. That's why I can't do it.
What?
So what if I do meet with Haruka now? Before long, I'll just be gone from her life again. They'd have to watch me die a second time. Some good that do.
You sure about that?
Hmm?
Meeting today, seeing you again after so long. It's like whatever I had pent up inside just disappeared. For my money, I can't see myself regretting this one bit. You changed my life, Kiryu-san. I don't know where or who I'd be if not for you.
Goddamn.
You gave me a chance when I was at rock bottom. Of course, you didn't exactly know it then. Right as I'm giving up, I learn about this guy. Some hard-headed lunatic in the same town who kept fighting no matter what he was up against. You're more than you realize, Kiryu-san. It wasn't just opportunity. It was more than some chance. You gave me the courage to keep on living. You made a difference. And because of that, I did all I could to find you. You're a special person to me, believe it or not. And really, I'll bet Haruka-chan feels it even more.
Come off it, Akiyama. I'm nothing special, and you know it.
You believe that?
If I see her again, if I see Haruka, death might actually become scary. Who knows, maybe I'm just a coward.
I wouldn't go that far, Kiryu.
So the Dragon of Dojima has something he fears after all. Feel a lot better about myself, honestly.
Great. Always something to say. You really are sharp as a tack.
An honor coming from you.
Well, I'd say that settles it then, Kiryu.
Hmm?
Next time we do this, I'm bringing Haruka in. She might even have Haruto with her.
You're not serious.
You'd think I'd say so otherwise?
Seeing you in a whole new light, Date-san. Let me know if there's anything I can do.
A new light, huh? Well, anyway, let's toast. Bury the hatchet, good and deep.
Now we're talking. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers!
Yeah, for now.
I need a good bottle of whiskey. I don't have a good bottle right now. I have some with like $20 like Maker's Mark or something sitting upstairs, but I need like a bottle of Stranahan's or something. I've been drinking a lot of rum lately. Okay. Are there any more missions or... Oh, there is this. I hope everyone's having a good week so far. I know it's only fucking Tuesday, but...
Not a scratch.
And then we can finally get back to the story, I guess. Oh, Gizmo. Oh, Gizmo.
It's so good. I just love how creamy they make them.
You come here pretty often?
Oh, not too often. This place is still pretty new after all. It's not like I've been coming here my whole life or anything.
Why do I look like I'm on a date?
That right? No, either way, it's a good spot.
Isn't it? My first time here was with Ichiban and Adachi-san and the gang. We were just checking it out. I might not have even come in if not for them. I kind of have a hard time trying new places.
What's with their hair?
I see. Well, it's hard to have a bad time at your favorite spot. But you can also make new discoveries with your friends. I wouldn't have this nice latte if not for you.
Yeah, that's true. The guys would drag me to all sorts of new places.
Huh. I used to have a good friend who'd do the same thing. He really opened my eyes to the world. Having friends like that can make your world that much bigger. Treasure every moment.
And your friend? Are they... You know what? Never mind. You're right. Every moment.
I guess I derailed our cafe conversation a little bit. Sorry.
No, not at all. I love learning about you, Kiryu-san, so I'm always happy to hear more.
About me? Well, all right. I could always introduce myself.
Introduce yourself? At this point, you're making this sound like a date.
Huh? I suppose you're right.
You know, you're pretty funny, Kiryu-san. Oh, I know. Why don't we take a picture? Taking pictures at fancy cafes is really trendy, you know.
Sure, that's fine, but aren't you supposed to do that before you drink your latte?
Oh. Well, let's just forget about the rules for a sec. All right, here goes. Not exactly a masterpiece, but the memory's there, right? Let's keep spending time together, whether that's talking, walking, or taking more pictures, okay?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Look at that. We're friends. We're friends.
Gosh, are you sure? Hey. いらっしゃいませ.
There you go.
Let's do
This omurice is next level. So tender.
Yeah? The chef's got great technique. They sure know their stuff.
Whenever I see omurice, I'm always reminded of the maid cafe that I used to visit with a former coworker.
Oh, right. How could you not associate maid cafes with omurice? The maids draw on it with ketchup for the customers.
But from your tone, it doesn't sound like you had a good experience with it.
That's not it. Considering my age, I just feel like I embarrassed myself when I did the little chant, you know? The one that supposedly makes the food taste better. By the end of it, I wanted to crawl into a hole and disappear. Oh, I cringe hard each time I remember it.
I forgot that you can be kind of self-conscious like that, Nanchan.
To improve the taste. Wait, what's this chant you mentioned?
Yeah, there are words you chant in unison with the maid while you make a heart with your hands. Well, you know about it too, right, Kiryu-san?
Amarize is good. Amarize is great. Amarize is good. Amarize is great.
Well, that just sounds like you're trying to convince yourself that the omurice is even edible.
All right.
Hey, we all gotta go together sometime. Nanchan can finally redeem himself. Let's all go, pretty please.
You make it seem like I lost all my dignity back at that maid cafe.
I'll be your moral support.
Huh? For real, Kiryu-san? What the hell? Why not make a better memory with everyone? All right, to the maid cafe.
Yeah! Well, with this level of intensity, they might think we came to start a war.
Thanks for buying.
That was great.
The food.
Certainly food.
That was certainly. Okay, is there anything left to do over here before? Let us go to the Julie's and then we'll go back and I guess we got an hour left in the stream, so we can do the whatever for an hour.
Rebooting lots of anime from when I was a kid lately.
Yeah, I noticed that actually. I like when they bring back stuff I wasn't into originally.
So it's new to you, but still feels nostalgic? Yeah.
Of course, now when they recast all the big sister types, I realize all the new actresses are younger than me now.
Huh. Self-pity train pulling into station.
It's just strange, being older than a girl you looked up to.
Well, I just think of it from the protagonist's perspective. A big sister is someone you can always look up to, no matter your age.
Well said, Psycho. Namba, you should listen to her.
Yeah. Why does it feel like I struck a nerve there?
I'm fine.
Seems like I struck a nerve. Okay. I'm so bad with these weapon upgrades and shit. Whatever. Okay, I have nothing left optional to do here, right? There's that. I'm not gonna go up there for a fucking job, whatever. Go back to Kamurocho. Oh, there's another one right here. Like, these weren't here before. Like, I was going through and looking for the fucking missions. Upstairs. Sky Finance, huh? A mysterious moneylender who lends to people with no interest, no collateral, and no limit. Hearing that alone makes it sound like an urban legend. But I have faith in Akiyama. If money really can change a person's life, he'll use it to help others. He's a great man. Who would have thought I'd be the catalyst for his comeback? Or maybe it's all a crazy coincidence. Not that it makes much of a difference. I guess. There must be others like Akiyama. People I've helped unintentionally one way or another, and who knows how many are out there. Maybe my life's not all that bad. Finally, you're figuring out your life isn't that bad, Kiru. Finally, you're figuring out your life's not that bad. Yeah, slacker. Figuring that shit out way too slow. Okay. And you about to die, old man. Wee woo, wee woo. I don't even remember what we're here for, but like what the next story mission was going to be.
Bring it on. It's over. Sorry about that. What the?
I haven't warmed up yet.
Right.
There's more where this came from.
I sent CK a message at